Hi, children. A very good morning to everybody. Today, we are going to start our new prose Empowered Women Navigating the World. So, this is such an interesting lesson. Okay, listen carefully, listen properly. So, definitely, this will be a very interesting lesson, right? So, first of all, let us see what is mean by the title of the prose. Okay, this is a real thing which happened. Okay, so empowered women navigating the world. So first of all, you should know what is mean by women empowerment. You might have heard the term women empowerment. So what is mean by women empowerment? Okay, first of all, let us see what is mean by empowerment. Right. So, what is empowerment is? It is the ability to do something for our needs or for our want, to stand for our point, our views, our opinions, our feelings, emotions, etc. Okay. So, we have to stand for ourselves. Namakkaga. Okay. For women. So, it is the empowerment is the ability to do something for our needs, for our wants என்ன தேவைகள் நம்மளோட தேவைகள் for our wants, for our opinion. So we will have our opinion. Okay, so it might be unique. So some others may not be accepting it. But what we have to do is we have to stand for our point. Okay, so it is the ability to stand for our needs, our wants, our feelings, our opinions, that is empowerment. So what is women empowerment? Okay, so generally there is a basic assumption in our society that only women should do these works. Okay, these works are allotted for men, these works are allotted for women. Okay, it is a basic assumption in our society, especially in the past years. Now it may not be so. It is gradually it is getting wiped out now. But basically it is an assumption. Still now we can see some person telling only women should do all these works. These works are confined to women. These works are confined to men. Okay, so there is a basic assumption in our society that women is different from men in their social position. Okay, in the society, men is different from their women. Okay, so this is a general assumption in our society. But now women are playing a dominant role, a major role, a vital role in all the fields in the society. Okay, so women are also playing a major role in the economic progress of the country, isn't it? We can see many, for example, we can say Indira Gandhi. Okay, and we can say Mother Teresa, and we can say Kalpana Chawla. Okay, so these are all examples for the women who had empowered themselves. They had unique position in the society. They had unique self-respect in the society, isn't it or not? So likewise, so now women are developing politically, they are developed economically, they are developing socially, they are developing culturally, they are developing. So women are having, or they are going around all round development. They are developing in all the areas. Okay, so women empower. There is one more concept of the women empowerment is, so it is a very big topic. We can discuss about so many things regarding women empowerment. Okay, so nowadays women are allowed to take a decision by themselves. They are taking their own self decision. Okay, apart from playing the role of a mother. Okay, all the women are basically a mother, isn't it or not? Okay, apart from playing the role of a mother, women are achieving in all the fields in which men are achieving. So women are equally achieving in all the fields as how men are there. So there is no partiality in jobs, in the positions, in the development, in the achievements, everything. There is no partiality between men and women. So women are empowered now. That is the position of the women now. In the past, there is a thought that women should do only cooking, washing, taking care of children, and they should act as child-bearing machines. Simply, women are meant for cooking, washing, doing household works, and they are just child-bearing machines. But nowadays, the condition is totally wiped out. Okay, so women are empowering themselves in various fields, equally to men. So they are, we can see women in all the fields. They are drivers, they are working in various fields. In all the fields, women had empowered themselves. Okay, so this is the meaning of women empowerment, right? So empowered women navigating the world. So what is mean by navigation? You have to know here what is mean by the term navigation. So what is mean by navigation is, it is the act of directing a ship, or we can say it is related to transport. It is a term related to transport. So act of directing a ship, or act of directing an aircraft, or we can say it as a science of finding the route from one place to another place. Okay, that is what it mean by navigation. So empowered women navigating the world. So what we are going to see in this lesson is, so in this lesson we are going to see how some women, so women is a plural term, right? So how some women have empowered themselves in navigating around the world, that is in sailing around the world. Okay, that is what we are going to see in this lesson. Let us get into the prose. Right. Gone are the days where women in India remained indoors unless permitted to go out with an escort. Conditions today have changed thanks to all those women who have fought for their freedom and set a very good example for others. The real power of women, though realized earlier, is currently being projected to the world by the advancement of technology and media. Right. So gone are the days. Okay, so the past days have gone where women in India remained indoors. So remained indoor means who had stayed within the house, within the doors, within the house, unless or otherwise they are permitted to go out with an escort. Escort means with a guard. Okay, so in those days, if a woman wants to go out somewhere, okay, they will not be allowing her to go alone. The father will be going or mother will be going, mostly father or grandfather. Okay, they will be going along with the women as a security, as a guard. So when it happened, it all happened in the past days. Conditions today have changed, but that is not the condition now. Okay, conditions today have changed thanks to all those women who have fought for their freedom and set a very good example for others. So in this situation, we have to convey thanks to all the women who have fought for their freedom. Freedom means not for the freedom of India. Okay, for the freedom of women. So you might have studied in the history in those days, sati was in practice. Child, what is that? What is sati? If a husband dies, the women also should put herself in the fire. Isn't it or not? And there was child marriage. Okay, so younger children, that is girl child will be married in an younger age itself. Okay, so you might have studied all this in the history. So thanks to the women freedom, women who have fought for the freedom of girl children. Okay, and set a very good example for others. The real power of women, though realized earlier, is currently being projected to the world by the advancement of technology and media. Right. So the real power of women, though realized earlier. So even though the power of the women was realized in those days itself, okay, so in those days itself, everyone knows that women have lots of power. They can do all the works equally to men. Even though they realized that they didn't allow women to come out and work in all the fields, but now the condition is not so. But now what is happening is currently being projected to the world with the help of with the advancement in the science and technology and through the media, social medias. Okay, so what is media? Newspaper, television, and news channels, all these are media, isn't it? Social medias like Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter. Okay, so all this we call as media. So the power of women is now projected to the entire world with the help of technology and media. Women occupy almost all the major positions in the society. So now we can see in the train, women are acting as drivers. We can see women auto drivers, women operating bus, lorry. Women are in all the fields. Currently, women's accomplishments. What does mean by accomplishments? Accomplishment means skill or achievement. Achievement of women or skills of women are tremendous. Tremendous means enormous. Enormous means very large, very huge. The power of women is, the skill of women is very great in many fields. One such achievement is, so we are going to see one such achievement, that is the all-women Indian Navy crew who circumnavigated the world for 254 days all alone in a sailboat called ISNV Tarini. Right. So, in this lesson we are going to see one such achievement, that is all-women Indian Navy crew. Okay, so you know about the Indian Navy forces. Okay, as how we are having armed army, we are having Indian Army. You know that. Likewise, we are having Indian Navy, Indian Air Force. You might have studied all this in your history, right? So one such achievement by the women is the all-women Indian Navy crew. Crew means group of members, group of people. Okay, all-women Indian Navy crew who circumnavigated the world. So what is mean by circumnavigation is sailing around the world. Okay, sailing around the world. So the world for how many days? 254 days. Okay, so they had sailed around the world for 254 days all alone. Okay, so without the help of any men or without the help of any other experienced people, they have traveled all around the world for 254 days in a sailboat called ISNV Tarini. So how they had sailed is in a boat called ISNV Tarini. They have sailed around the world in a boat called ISNV Tarini for 254 days. So they have sailed around, the circumnavigated the world for 254 days. They had sailed in the sailboat called ISNV Tarini. Now let us see what is meant by ISNV Tarini. Okay, so ISNV stands for Indian Naval Ship Vessel. So the expansion of INSV. Okay, INSV is Indian Naval Ship Vessel. Tara Tarini is the patron deity for sailors and is worshipped for safety and success at sea. Okay, so Tara Tarini. So what is Tara Tarini is? It is the name of a famous temple. Okay, so Tara Tarini is the patron deity. So what is mean by patron is protector. Okay, the meaning of patron is protector. Okay, deity means God. Patron deity for sailors and is worshipped for safety and success at sea. Okay, so this Tara Tarini is the name of a god. Okay, so people who are sailing in the sea, they have a belief that if they are worshipping that god, they will be very safety in the sea. Okay, so the name of that god is kept for that sailboat. Which sailboat? INSV. Okay. INSV Tarini is the second sailboat of the Indian Navy. The first being the ISNV Mahadev. Okay, let me show you the picture. See, look at this picture. This is the sailboat ISNV Tarini, right? So, it is a 55-foot sailing vessel. So, it measures 55 feet. It was built in Aquarius Shipyard Private Limited, which is located in Goa. Okay, the ship was built in Aquarius Shipyard Private Limited, which is located in Goa. See the same picture. I'm just showing you in the closer view. It is INSV Tarini. So Tara Tarini is the name of the it is the name of the god. They believe that if they are worshipping that god, they will be very safety in their sail in the during their sail in the sea. Right. So INSV Tarini is the second sailboat of the Indian Navy. So it is the second sailboat in the Indian Navy. The first one was INSV Mahadev. Okay, so this boat INSV Mahadev had travelled 1,15,000 nautical miles in the sea for over 8 years. Okay, so it had sailed, not travelled. We have to say it is sailed. So it sailed 1,15,000 nautical miles for almost for 8 years in the sea. So this one is the first one, and the second sailboat is INSV Tarini. So INSV Tarini is a 55-foot sailing vessel. So its length is 55 feet sailing vessel, built indigenously in India by Aquarius Shipyard Private Limited. So who is the manufacturer is Aquarius Shipyard Private Limited, which is located in Goa. Right. So what is meant by indigenously is something which is native to an area. Okay, so what is the native of this boat? The native is India. Okay, it is built in India, Goa. So its native is India. Okay, so it originated in Goa, India. So after undergoing extensive sea trials, okay, after going for many sea trials, extensive sea trials, she was commissioned to the Indian Navy service on 18 February 2017. So after undergoing many trials, the INSV Tarini was commissioned. Okay, it is given to the Indian Navy service on 18th February 2017. The boat was named after the famous Tara Tarini temple in Ganjam district of Odisha. The word Tarini means boat, and in Sanskrit it means Xavier. Right. Look at this picture. This is the Tara Tarini temple, which is located in Ganjam district of Odisha, that is Orissa. Right. So the ship was named after the goddess which is in this temple, Tara Tarini goddess which is in this temple. So INSV Tarini has advanced ray marine navigation suite and an array of satellite communication systems for perfect navigation anywhere in the world. Okay, so INSV Tarini has advanced ray marine navigation suite. So what is a ray marine navigation suite is? Ray Marine is one of the manufacturer of electronic equipment for marine use. Okay, Ray Marine, they are one of the manufacturers. Okay, they are one of the producers, manufacturers of electronic equipments for marine use. Okay, you know what is mean by marine, I think. So they are the manufacturer of electronic equipments for marine use like radars and GPS, digital fish finders, etc. Okay, you know what is mean by navigation. So navigation means moving from one place to another or directing a ship or a boat or a vessel, that is navigation. So it has all the has advanced ray marine navigation suite. It has a separate room for navigation and an array of satellite communication system. Okay, and it has an array. Array means a range or a series of satellite communication system for perfect navigation anywhere in the world. So it has a satellite communication system for perfect navigation. Okay, so wherever the bird is sailing, it has satellite communication for ensuring its safety and for communicating everything. Okay, it has satellite communication for perfect navigation anywhere in the world. So this boat has all this technologies, facilities. Okay. Next, Navika Sagar Parikrama was a project undertaken in consonance with the national policy to empower women to attain their full potential. The project is considered essential towards promoting ocean sailing activities in the Navy while depicting Government of India's thrust for Nari Shakti, said Chief of the Naval Staff Admiral Sunil Lamba in his welcome speech. Okay, see, listen. This Navika Sagar Parikrama, it is the name of a project. Okay. It is the name of the project which was undertaken in consonance. In consonance means in agreement. Okay, in agreement with national policy. It is the national policy to empower women to attain their full potential. Potential means to show their full capacity of development. Whose development? Women development. So, this project was taken along with, in agreement with the national policy to empower women. For what is the purpose is, what is the reason is to show the full capacity of the women development. Okay, the project is considered essential towards promoting ocean sailing activities in the Navy while depicting Government of India's thrust for Nari Shakti, women power, said Chief of the Naval Staff Admiral Sunil Lamba in his welcome speech. So, Sunil Lamba is the Chief of the Naval Staff. So, what he is telling in his welcome speech is, this project, which project? Navika Sagar Parikrama. Okay, this project is considered essential, important towards promoting, for what? For promoting ocean sailing activities, to sail in the ocean. So, sailing in the ocean, to encourage the ocean sailing activities in the Navy while depicting Government of India's thrust for Nari Shakti. So, Nari Shakti means women empower. Okay. So, this project, so the purpose why this project was undertaken is to show to encourage the ocean sailing activities in the Navy. Navy na enna kappal padai solluvom, that is Navy. Okay, so to encourage the ocean sailing activities of the Navy, to depict, okay, to portray the Government of India's thrust for women empowerment. Okay, so they want to show that women are empowered in the Navy for engaging in the ocean sailing activities. They have to show the women empowerment in this regard. Okay, so that is the purpose of this project. So, who is telling this? The Chief of the Naval Staff, Admiral Sunil Lamba, is telling this in his welcome speech. Right. The voyage was aimed to showcase Make in India initiative by sailing on board indigenously built ISNV Tarini INSV Tarini. The special feature of this sailboat is that it encouraged use of environment-friendly, non-conventional renewable energy resources such as the wind, collected and updated meteorological, ocean and wave data on regular basis for accurate weather forecast by Indian Meteorological Department IMD, and also collected data for monitoring marine pollution on high sea. Right. The voyage was aimed to showcase Make in India initiative by sailing on board indigenously built INSV Tarini. So, what does mean by voyage? Sailing in the sea travel is called as voyage. Okay. So, the voyage was aimed. So, what is the aim? What is the purpose? What is the goal? Aim of this voyage is to showcase. Okay, they want to show Make in India initiative. Okay, so Make in India. So, where is this boat built? This boat was built in India. It is indigenously, it is belonging to India. So, Make in India initiative by sailing on board indigenously built INSV Tarini. So, India la make panna ஒரு boatல it is possible to make a voyage around the world. Okay, they want to showcase this. They want to show this to the world. That is the purpose of this voyage. One of the purpose of this voyage, and the special feature of this sailboat, and also what is the special characteristic, special feature of this sailboat is that it encouraged the use of environment friendly, eco-friendly, okay, environment friendly, non-conventional renewable energy resources such as the wind. You know what is mean by non-conventional energy? The energy which we are getting from the natural resources like sun, wind, okay. So, and all those energies are renewable energy. It is reusable. We can use it again and again. Okay, that is renewable energy resources such as the wind. And also, it collected and updated meteorological. So, meteorological means forecasting weather condition. Okay, we are having meteorological department. They will be telling when it will be raining, what will be the climate today, how many degrees Celsius the temperature will be. Okay, so they will be saying all this news. That is the work of the meteorological department. That is weather forecasting. Okay. So, collected and updated. Okay, they have collected and updated meteorological, ocean and wave data. Okay, so what is mean by wave data is regarding the regarding the waves on regular basis for accurate weather forecast. Okay, so they will be collecting all this data, material for giving the weather report. They will be collecting all the data regarding the temperature, the wave, okay, everything for accurate weather forecast by Indian Meteorological Department IMD, and also collected data for monitoring marine pollution on high sea. Okay, and also they have collected data regarding the marine pollution. You know what is mean by marine pollution? Okay, so like air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, marine pollution is also there, which is affecting all the underwater animals, underwater plants, everything. Okay, so the ship also collected the data for monitoring, for watching and controlling the marine pollution in the depth of the high seas. Okay, so this is the purpose of the sailboat ISNV Tarini. What is it? One thing is they want to show that it is a Make in India project. Okay, India la make panna or boat it is possible to sail around the world. They want to showcase that. And what are all the special characteristic of the boat is it is an eco-friendly boat. It wants to insist the use of renewable energy. It collected and updated the meteorological data, and also it monitored the marine pollution in the high sea. Okay, so this is what we have seen today. Okay, so this boat was commissioned to the Indian Navy service in December 2017. So what is the main purpose of this is they want to show the empowerment of the women in navigating, that is in traveling around the world. Okay, so let us start with some other interesting points in the next class. Till then, thank you for watching.